Hi there, this is a review of my 2019 Bulgari Octo Solotempo, now discontinued. This is a 38mm watch that I bought earlier this year. As you can see, it's an integrated design bracelet, not dissimilar to the Patek Philippe Nautilus Audemars Royal Oak that Gerald Genta designed in the 70s. It doesn't look the same, but it has similar design cues, and that's because Gerald Genta designed the case for this. Well, Bulgari, the watch company or jewelry company, as a lot of you may know them as historically, they bought the Gerald Genta watch company in 2000. He designed a watch. I'll put a link to in the description. He designed a watch with this case under his own brand's name, and so when they bought the company from him in 2000, they bought the ability to use this case in their own design, which they've now done. So, like I say, this is the 38mm discontinued model. The current model is 41mm, and whilst I haven't actually seen it in person or tried it on, from pictures, I prefer the design of this one. It looks more kind of integrated with a slightly smaller, I guess, dial to case ratio. So, like I say, I'll see if I can put a link in the description to the current model. But I like this one better, and it was cheaper. I paid £4,500 for this. Like I say, 2019 model, whereas the new one retails at $5,560. I'm sure you can probably get a discount, but that's the situation. So this wears quite well actually, despite being 38mm, and the case is 38mm. I measured it on a tape measure. I haven't got calipers, but I did measure it is 38mm. But because it's a square, obviously you get these corners that you don't usually have, so it does wear a bit larger. For comparison, I will. This is a 7-inch wrist I've got, so. For comparison, I'll put my Submariner on. This is the discontinued 40mm 114060 sub, well, just sub, no date sub. So I actually think the Bulgari wears a little bit smaller, but it wears well. So like I say, that's my sub on the 7-inch wrist. And back to the Bulgari. I really like this watch. I love integrated design bracelets. They're very popular at the moment. I'd love a Royal Oak, but they're about 35 grand at the moment, so I can't afford one of those. So this will have to do, designed kind of by the same chap. It's specs, let's get specs out of the way. So it's an in-house movement. It's a Bulgari BVL 191 movement, 42-hour power reserve. So it's completely in-house, this one, I've been told, according to Google. It's got 26 joules. This is the single barrel version. So the updated version is BVL 193, and that has double barrel, but it's only 50-hour power reserve. So this is 42-hour power reserve from a single barrel, and the new one is 50 hours from a double barrel. So not a whole lot more. It's got ceramic ball bearing winding system, but otherwise nothing really to write home about. It's 28K. Beat rate, hacking, hand winding. It clicks over the date nicely at 12, which you'd hope and expect for the price. I love the blue dial. This came in black. Like I said, it's discontinued, and the new model, the 41mm new model, the one that replaced this, comes in black as well. But I love this blue. I'm a sucker for a blue dial. Although this is actually the only blue dial I currently have. I've had a few in the past, but mainly there's a lot of nice little details. There's this kind of black inlaid crown here. It's a screw down crown, 100-meter water resistance, which I'm quite pleased with. Actually, the new model has only got 50-meter water resistance, which isn't great. I'm not sure I'd feel comfortable swimming with that. But 100 meters, I'm quite happy to swim with this. Not that it's a sports watch. It doesn't have lume, as you can see. It's just literally time only plus date. Love the dial, but it's really the case and the bracelet that I love about this thing. And the bracelet just drapes so nicely on your wrist. It's got these polished central links, if you can call them that. And I actually cleaned this watch pretty well before doing this video, but as you can see, it's absolutely filthy already, so they're a bit of a nightmare to keep clean. It really picks up fingerprints, but that's just the way of it. Yeah, not much more else to say on the matter, really. Like I say, this one's discontinued. The new one, I don't quite like the design as much, but I'm sure it would do the job. If you like a Royal Oak or a Nautilus, but you can't afford one because you're not a millionaire, then this is probably something I'd suggest considering. I never would have looked at Bulgari in the past. You know, they're kind of more of a jewellery brand for me. They used to have Bulgari written around the edges, kind of fashion brand watchy, fashion watch brandy, I should say. But yeah, I'm just really pleased with us. I actually bought it unseen. I'd never even seen it in person, so I bought it from a dealer online, and they had a returns policy, so I felt comfortable enough with that. But when I tried it on, I was just so pleased, and I absolutely love it. It really catches the light nicely. Not that it's not very light in England these days during winter, but yeah, the bracelet you can change. Yeah, you could change the strap, but I think it'd be crazy to. I love bracelets anyway, as you can probably see in the background there. It's got a double deployment clasp. They micro adjust, which is not ideal, but it fits well. Luckily, just the Bulgari on the kind of back of the clasp here. Yeah, setting date, setting time is all very smooth. It winds, really silky smooth winding. Really happy with this. Yeah, really pleased. I think this one will be sticking around for a while. Thanks for watching. That's it.